Hey guys, so here we're going to learn how to complete the square with hyperbolas. So we have this problem. So step one, what we want to do is start grouping our x's and our y's. So we get x squared plus 4x minus 9y plus 54y. And then we're going to just add 158 to both sides. And that's how I get a positive 158. I know right now this does not make sense. We can put a little plus if you like, because we're not multiplying them. So here, notice there's nothing in front of our x squared. Life is good. So we're just going to leave this as x squared plus 4x. No extra work. I'm going to leave myself a little space. Now notice here, we have a negative, ooh, and I forgot my square. Sorry about that. So I have a negative 9. Okay, so I got to pull this negative 9 out. So I'm going to divide both terms here by negative 9. Okay, if there's anything I ever worry about, it's going to be that negative. Okay, so when we do that, we get y squared. This now becomes a negative 6y, parentheses, equals 158. Now plus whatever is right here. And you see how we have a minus? So minus 9 times something. Okay, I'm going to change colors. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take 4 and divide it by 2. We get 2. We're going to square it and get 4. So here we're going to add 4, and we're going to add 4. Now we're going to redo this for the negative 6. Negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. Squared is 9. So we're going to do plus 9 here and a 9 here. Now we're going to be fake factoring. So what we really are doing, we're factoring this, but not in the way you're used to. So you see how we're with the x's? So this will be with the x. Let me grab my pen. This plus 2. The thing that's being squared is going to go in here. So plus 2 squared. Now you see that minus 9. We've got to keep that. Minus 9 y. And this minus 3 comes down. Ooh, shoot, I was going to put that all in colors. Oops-a-daisies. Okay, equals. Now, all of this is going to equal, and I'm going to put it right over here, and that equals 81. Now, because this is a hyperbola, it has to equal 1. So we're going to divide both sides by 81. So there's nothing to clean up, so I'm going to just rewrite this down here. Then I can't have this 9. Now I need the minus sign because that makes it a hyperbola. We're just going to take out that 9. And so this becomes y minus 3 squared. 81 divided by 9 is 9 equals 1. And that is how you do it if we start off with x squared being positive. So here's our second example. We're going to do the exact same thing as we did before. Group our x's. Okay, and that's 72. And we're going to group our y's. And then bring the 64 over and be negative. Okay, so again, I would have just subtracted 64. We can put a plus. Actually, I'm going to hold off on that. Notice we have our x squared, it's negative. And hyperbolas, let me get my last problem, our hyperbolas are always with a minus in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two and flip them. So I get 16y squared minus 224y. Now I just do plus 9x squared plus 72x. We could put a plus right there. Negative 64. Notice here I have that 16. So I gotta take and divide both of these terms by 16. So when I do that, I get y squared minus 14y. Leave yourself some room. When I dropped a negative, ooh, that would have been bad. Okay, and then here I gotta take out this negative 9. And I'm going to put it right here. Now that plus sign just goes away. So we get x squared, and then this is minus 8x. Leave yourself some space. Equals negative 64 plus 16 times something minus 9 times something. So everything that got pulled out, I have to match over here. So here we go. So negative 14 divided by 2 is negative 7 squared is 49. So please be careful when you square this negative 7, because if you don't put parentheses around it, this comes out as negative 49. If you ever want to know why, please just ask me and I'll tell you the why. Okay, so parentheses are always good. So plus 49 and 49. We're going to repeat with negative 8. So negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4 squared is 16. 16 and 16. So now we're going to fake factor. So 16 times y minus 7 comes down squared minus 9 times x. Now this minus 4 comes down. And we're going to type this whole thing in, and we're going to get 576. And remember, we can't have that there, so we're going to divide each side by 576. Okay, I'm going to divide this by 16. I get y minus 7 squared, and it goes in 36 times. Whew! Always get worried. Now we're going to do the same thing with the 9. Not the negative, because I do need that negative sign there. So x minus 4 squared, and that equals 64 equals 1. I hope this has helped you with completing the square with hyperbolas. I'll see you in the next video.